Hey Coach, so I just finished practice and Coach Fleming, and I thought it went pretty well. Oh crap, hold on. Sorry, I just realized I did a PR for clean pulls. I did 75 kilograms, I believe. 75. And last time I did clean pulls it was like 60. 60 or 70, so woo! Anyways, had practice, man. My body was starting to feel it, or like feel tired, cause or I felt the soreness start seeping in while I was doing uh split jumps and my warm-ups. But anyways, first video, I thought that went pretty well. I'm really starting to find the technique or the feeling of it really quick. Of course, I do a second and third time, double checking, triple checking, just to make sure I have it. But I'm really starting to get the technique down, and it looks really good. And this time I did some finishing in the end. Disc is so far back, it's like behind my hip by the time I'm extending in the power position, which is awesome. I did do a second video, but for some reason my phone went to my Spotify app. I have no idea why, so it didn't even take the second video, which upsetted me because I thought that was pretty good, and I was really starting to, the tiredness was starting to sweep in from the weightlifting. Or like my muscles were starting to, especially my shoulders, were starting to feel sore. So I did a third video. It wasn't as long because I had to go weightlift, but I wouldn't say it was as good as the first one, but it was still pretty close. The third video, or like third, really now the new second video, I was actually squatting, compressing more in the finish, and than the first video, which I thought was pretty cool. I still thought it could be a little better, but you know, it still wasn't too bad, and my discus was still pretty far back. And if my right leg was a little late, it's still, my discus was still so far back that my right leg was able to just stay ahead and, you know, stay in it, like catch up and stuff. And then after that, I did a shot put video. At this point, my shoulders were like dead, and my legs were feeling like they were gonna give out. But I still wanted to get a shot put one in there. Shot put wasn't too bad. I remembered to do the pause, I believe, around the middle part, because, you know, since I was a bit tired, I didn't think about the pause until the middle, and then I forgot to do a side view so I could see if I did do that pause. It's hard for me to tell a bit in the front view, but not too bad. My right leg was doing what it was supposed to. My shot put, I think it could have been more separated better in the back, and then towards the finish, like in the beginning, is pretty good. You see that it extends and it's still on my shoulder by the time it finally goes. And it was kind of like shifting in between. Sometimes it would be really good like that, or sometimes it would be kind of a little bit like the old, where it's a little bit off my shoulder and it's going. So not too bad, just going back and forth, just because I was starting to feel tired, and, you know, my legs and stuff. But yeah, that was a practice. Weightlifting also went really well. I told Coach Fleming if I didn't know any better, I would say he was trying to kill my legs, because after I did what I did was I did overhead snatch plus, power snatch with an overhead squat on knee length boxes, so I could get better at really like extending and jumping, like using my hips and stuff, which I started doing like really good at. Even like the last set where I did like 2 reps because I couldn't get that third one, or I'll lose balance on the third one. This last set, my second one, I actually did a whole snatch. Like, and by that, what I mean is, I got it up, but in my mind, it was just like, oh crap, that wasn't high enough. So I squatted lower, and I actually landed in a squat position. Like, I did a snatch, and I landed in an overhead squat position. All in one. Because right now I'm doing it in parts, so I would snatch it, it would be over my head, and then I would overhead squat. This one I actually snatched and overhead squat at the same time, and that was so cool. It was awesome. Everybody's like, oh, and David, he was just like, you've been sandbagging us, you've been holding back. It was really funny, but I thought that was just so cool, because I even thought about myself doing it before I even did it, because I was getting already really close to doing it. So that was really cool. And then after that, he had me do clean pulls. And I was going to like limit weight with these, with clean pulls and with the snatch. So pretty good. And then I thought I was done. Nope. He had me do back and front squats. And I was like, oh my God, I could barely do 70. That's why I said I feel like you're trying to kill my legs. I'll get used to it soon. But he had me do, because usually I do 3 front, 6, 9, and I did the first one good, but then we jumped up to 70, and man, my legs were just not feeling it, but I still tried to push through. I only was able to do 3 fronts before I tried to put it back on the bar, but I was so like tired, I kind of like slammed into it, and it rocked back. It kind of like bounced off the bar and fell. So, and then the third set, you'll see on the paper, he said we'll do two fronts and then 4 squats instead. I think he started to realize, that I was tired and I wasn't getting it all the way. So I did that, finished that, and we're good. But yeah, anyways, that was my whole practice, and I hope you're doing well. I will see you later. Bye-bye.